Undoubtedly one of the most famous Yuri anime and one that needs no introduction. But alas, I will introduce it anyway. Yuru Yuri, translated into English, means laid-back lesbians, and the title delivers exactly what you're expecting. When people say a Yuri slice of life, they may envision Yu Yu Shiki or Kiniro Mosaic, but those are merely shows with undertones of Yuri. This is a Yuri slice of life in the truest sense of the phrase, as in Yuri is just a part of their life. Unlike some vague or unrequited love, there is straight-up Yuri woven into the entire show. A brief synopsis is that it's about a couple of middle schoolers, or I guess a group of them, that starts a club and is constantly trying to stop it from being disbanded because the club itself is basically a sham. Now, let's jump straight into the first category. First things first, I need to make a revision. I realize when I say fulfillment of Yuri, that's a bit too wide of a category. I feel the need to make a separate category for lighthearted and serious developments. Lighthearted would be cute and cuddly, while serious would be tear-jerking confessions and the like. In lighthearted, Yuri Yuri scores a perfect 10 out of 10. It is the definition of lighthearted Yuri, and true to its name, there are little pokes everywhere in this anime. In serious Yuri, however, it gets a mere 2 out of 10. The fact that all of it's played for jokes means that not many meaningful developments will or can be made, without disrupting the status quo too much. It is a comedy first and a romance second. The next category is pain. Because most of the Yuri is playful and not any serious relationship, this show gets a 3 out of 10. There is a few sprinkled here and there moments, but overall it's very lighthearted. It's the most lighthearted out of the 3 options given last week, and, well, I say last week, but I recorded this while ago. And mostly fun and games. After that is plot, of which there is almost none to speak of, so appropriately this will get a 2 out of 10. Unlike Gochiusa, where callbacks to previous stories or finishing jokes in future chapters was prominent, the closest thing that we have in Yuru Yuri to that would be running jokes, which, to be fair, is pretty close. Now on to enjoyment. This deserves a solid 10 out of 10. However, I am going to give it a 9.5, sadly due to its small budget initially. Don't get me wrong, it did really well with what it was given, that's why it was popular enough to get 3 seasons, but as a result of circumstances out of their control, the quality of the first season is less than optimal. Aside from their budget issues, this anime is peak slice of life. It's funny, and that's an understatement, relaxing but not boring, and it doesn't overcrowd you with characters despite its large cast. Now, personally, I don't find myself invested in the characters as much as shows like Gochiusa and Kinmoza, but the show kept me just as entertained all the same. It's a masterpiece that's worth your time to check out for 1 season, or to stay with it through all 3. The art style and character designs are both very good, but they're nothing that makes me reevaluate the meaning of life after I see it. For the music, I'd give it a 5 out of 10. Again, this is subjective, but these few songs didn't really speak to me, which is fine because there are very few anime in which I don't skip the opening while watching, and it is too much of a march for my liking, but I do know that some people do like it, hence its creation and all. And that wraps up today's episode. Like last time, I will let you vote on which show you want me to review next, and I'll make options a little bit wider this time. 1x-half, Koisuru Asteroid, Citrus, Bloom Into You, Swap Swap, Flip Flappers, and Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. Have fun. Like, vote, whatever, watch Flip Flappers. Goodbye.